The mic is active late night, no light, just the vibe. Let the tape roll. The city sleeps, but the NPC is wide awake, feeding the hungry beat, for goodness sake. That classic cold snare hitting dry and precise, trading silence for rhythm, paying the price. Midnight aesthetic where the concrete breathes deep, promises the culture that we plan to keep. Old school mantra, the loop is the anchor. Nothing else matters, no need to thank her. We find the truth in the full bar pattern, ignoring the noise and the modern day clatter. This is the sound of the shadows and steam, living out the golden era dream.
Boom bap beats, yeah, they hit the spot, turning old memories into something hot. Nostalgia, street grit, every kick and bass line, the raw vintage flavor, truly divine. From the basement studio to the dark alley wall, standing by the sound, never letting it fall. Hardcore energy, pure and uncut, giving you the truth right from the gut.
Headphones on tight, delving into the past, digging through the crates, built to forever last, searching for the breaks, the hidden melodies, the forgotten treasure, the musical remedies. Finding that perfect soul, just a quarter-second slice, giving new life to the sound, paying the splice. The technique is key, the chopping is essential, making the old new truly influential. This is the heritage, the sampler's true art, putting the forgotten back into the heart. 4 bars of genius, we loop it, we arrange, making sonic poetry, nothing too strange.
The flow is steady, the lyrical architecture strong, where every single syllable belongs. Talking about the struggle, the hustle, the dedication, the pure hip-hop spirit across the nation. From the cypher circle to the battleground stage, writing the story on the concrete page. No flash needed, the content is the power, growing stronger minute by minute, hour by hour. We keep the tradition, the rhyme and the rhythm, avoiding the shallow, finding the wisdom. Respect the mic, respect the speaker sound. This is the culture that'll always be profound.
Yo, hold that thought. Yo, hold that thought.
Boom bap beats, yeah, they hit the spot, turning old memories into something hot. Nostalgia, street grit, every kick and bass line, the raw vintage flavor, truly divine. From the basement studio to the dark alley wall, standing by the sound, never letting it fall. Hardcore energy, pure and uncut, giving you the truth right from the gut.
Yo, hold that thought.
Yo, hold that thought.
Yo, hold that thought.
Yo, hold that thought. Yo, hold that thought. Yo, hold that thought. Yo, hold that thought.
Yo, hold that
Boom
thought.
bap beats, yeah, they hit the spot, turning old memories into something hot. Nostalgia, street grit, every kick and bass line, the raw vintage flavor, truly divine. From the basement studio to the dark alley wall, standing by the sound, never letting it fall. Hardcore energy, pure and uncut, giving you the truth right from the gut.
Let the drum speak now, that heavy dry sound, the most crucial element on this sacred ground. The bass line is simple but deep in it grooves, proving the essence of the fundamental moves. Pure instrumentals, who's the backing track is king. The power of the vibe that the vintage sound brings. The mood is set, a smooth nocturnal stream, living inside the ultimate hip-hop dream. No need for distraction, just the head nod flow, watching the golden era magic glow. Final bars written as the session concludes. The dedication runs deep in these street moods, leaving the machine on, letting the loop persist, crossing the final item off the lyricist's list. The night is fading, but the sound remains strong, knowing exactly where we truly belong. We finish the record, the message delivered, the truest old school flow, forever unquivered. Keep the volume up, let the static resonate, sealing the destiny, setting the future state. Faded out with the tape noise.
Yo, hold that noise. Yo, hit that, yo, hold that noise.
The loop never dies.
Yo, the game goes on. This is that midnight sound, time to lock in.
The chain link net sings a rusty low tune beneath the pale glow of the midnight moon. This is the cipher spot where the verbal skills ignite, battle in the darkness with pure lyrical light. Old school strong, the energy's kinetic. Every single syllable deeply aesthetic. Boom bap drums hit, echoing off the concrete. The perfect backdrop for the rhythm and the heat. We share the microphone, the history is shared, showing the dedication, proving that we care. The foundation is solid, built block by block, watching the culture tick on the analog clock. It's the steady repetition, the beat that won't cease. The boom bap journey, the inner street piece. Nostalgic rhythm in its soul is deep. Secrets that the dusty record player keeps. Old school flow, smooth and incredibly cool. Sticking to the standards, following the true rule. Hardcore sound running deep in the loop. Moving with the rhythm in the midnight groove. Back in the lab where the sample is king. The dusty drum break is the gift that it brings. Chopping the rhythm, creating the foundation. Building the ultimate sonic creation. MPC 60, the heartbeat of the track. Ensuring the power that always brings us back. We talk texture, the vinyl's authentic sound. The deepest grooves that are rarely found. 4 bars repeating, the melody is tight. Crafting the classic soundtrack for the night. This is the artistry, the blend of past and now. Showing the world exactly how. Walking the pavement, reflecting on the lessons learned. Bridges that we crossed and the pages we burned. The story of the hustle, the dedication and pride. Standing by the truth, we got nowhere to hide. The flow is complex, the delivery is clean. Painting the vivid picture of the midnight scene. No compromise here, the content is the lead. Planting the pure hip-hop seed. We stand for the movement, the spirit is intense. Building the legacy without pretense. Respect the message, the wisdom and the source. Staying on the true old school course.
Yeah, just drums. Feel that break.
It's the steady repetition, the beat that won't cease. The boom bap journey, the inner street piece. Nostalgic rhythm in its soul is deep. Secrets that the dusty record player keep. Old school flow, smooth and incredibly cool. Sticking to the standards, following the true rule. Hardcore sound running deep in the loop. Moving with the rhythm in the midnight groove. Let the music take over, the instrumental phase. Moving through the concrete in the hypnotic haze. The bass line is solid, a deep continuous drone. Reminding you the sound is built on its own. Pure and leap focused, the power is innate. Sealing the sounds uncompromising faith. The mood is settled, the flow is effortlessly smooth. Another testament to the lyrical youth. We run the loop long, every second precise. Paying the ultimate artistic price. Maximizing the duration for the listener's ear. Making the golden era sound crystal clear. Final bars dropped as the sun prepares to rise. Seeing the reflection in the midnight eyes. The session is finished, the record keeps spinning. The ultimate victory, eternally winning. Leaving the sound on, letting the vibe linger. Putting the final stamp with the microphone finger. We thank you for listening, for catching the groove. Proving the classic sound is what we approve.
Fade the loop out with the surface noise.
Fade the loop out, fade the loop out. Fade the loop out. Fade the loop out, out. Fade the loop 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 out, out. Fade the loop out.
Forever on loop.
Down low, seeking that frequency where the rhythm is raw, filled with urgency. No interruptions, just the pure static hiss. Finding a sweet spot you just can't dismiss. Old school vibe strong, the aesthetic is clear. Bringing back the feelings we hold so dear. The radio is the pulpit, the message is sent. Every single bar is time well spent. We move with the beat, the clock turns slow. Watching the urban legends start to grow. This is the sound of the late night broadcast, proving the golden era is built to forever last. This is the 94.7, the rhythm's alive, where the boom bap logic continues to thrive. Vintage soul mixed with the concrete grit, the classic combination, you gotta admit. Nostalgic street move, smooth but never weak. The truest hip hop that the speakers speak. Hardcore flows running deep in the wires, fueled by the street streets eternal fire. From the South Bronx beginnings to the global reach now, remembering the pioneers and exactly how they built this foundation on breaks and on rhyme, capturing the energy that defied all time. The MC's precision, the DJ's true craft, ensuring the culture is solidly grasped. We talk the elements from the b-boy to the can, understanding the depth of the master plan. Respect the heritage, every scratch and every sample, providing the new jacks a perfect example. No need for gimmicks, the content is the key, the purest form of hip-hop's legacy. Now we let the beat talk, the instrumental power, maximizing the rhythm hour after hour. The drums are the engine is dry, a hard echoing snare reaching to the sky. MPC crafted, the loop is insane, washing out the shallow, washing out the rain. We dive deep into the texture of the sound, finding the subtle breaks on the hollow ground. 4 bars of focus, the head nods alone, where every single beat is perfectly strong. This is the rhythm meant for the heads in the piece, ensuring the classic vibe will never cease. Back with more heat. This the 94-7, the rhythm's alive, where the boom bap logic continues to thrive. Vintage soul mixed with the concrete grit, the classic combination, you gotta admit. The starting street moves, smooth but never weak, the truest hip-hop that the speakers speak. Hardcore flows running deep in the wires, fueled by the streets' eternal fire. Fourth verse strong, pushing the envelope wide, with complicated rhyme schemes and nowhere to hide. The flow is consistent, the rhythm is tight, delivering the truth in the fading city light. We move like the masters, the legend before, respecting the essence and asking for more. The smooth transition from the cut to the verse, avoiding the silence, reversing the curse of disposable music that fades away fast. We build on the quality that is meant to last. This is the marathon, the long form design, letting the energy forever shine. Final verse coming, the session is near its end, but the boom bap signal will always extend. We're leaving the loop on, letting the groove ride out, eliminating the whispers, erasing the doubt. The frequency holds strong, the message is clear. The greatest era of sound is always here. Keep the needle down, let the bass line persist, putting the final strong seal on the list. We thank you for listening, for locking in tight, spending the late hours with us through the night. Fade the vocals and let the instrumental breathe. To the real. Yeah!
The canvas is set, the mixer is live. This is the sound you crave. Yeah.
The wall is the parchment, the spray can, the pen, signing the legacy time and time again. Graffiti aesthetic, colors vivid and bold, stories on the concrete worth more than gold. Old school strong, the style is distinctive and clean, the purest form of art on the midnight scene. Boom bap drums hit deep, but constant low roar, knocking down the fake sounds at the studio door. We talk authenticity, the truth in the design. The culture is eternal, the power is divine. This is the rhythm of the train as it rolls, the silent communication that feeds the souls. Check the soundboard levels, the mix is on point, the old school flavor we anoint. Nostalgic street grit, the fader stays clean, the hardest boom bap sound you've ever seen. Vintage aesthetic, smooth but full of force, staying on the classic, authentic course. Hardcore flows running deep in the wires, fueled by the culture's undying fires. Focus on the console, the sliders and the knobs, balancing the frequencies, avoiding the slobs. The EQ is precise, carving out the space, ensuring the kick drum leads the heavy chase. We talk technique, the engineer's true craft, mastering the dynamics, defying the wrath of overly polished sounds that lack the true soul, keeping the sound rugged, making it whole. This is the art of the mix, the technical skill, making the vintage vibe universally chill. 4 bars of perfection, we loop but we arrange, nothing too simple, nothing too strange. My flow is the outline, the words are the feel, delivering the poetry with determined skill, tagging the message directly on the track, proving the MC's true power always comes back. The lyrical content, vivid and clear, speaking the truth that the people wanna hear. No need for disguise, the voice is the weapon we wield, standing our ground on this fertile field. We stand for the writers, the artists of the spray, keeping
the culture vibrant every single day. Respect the canvas, respect the microphone. This is the voice of the old school standing alone.
Yeah. Yo, hear that echo? That's the history bouncing back.
Check the soundboard levels, the mix is on point. The old school flavor we anoint. Nostalgic street grit, the fader stays clean. The hardest boom bap sound you've ever seen. Vintage aesthetic, smooth but full of force. Staying on the classic, authentic course. Hardcore flows running deep in the wires. Fueled by the culture's undying fire. Let the drum tracks roll, giving the break room to breathe. The kind of heavy sound that the real ones receive. The bass line is thick, the sample is soulful and short. But backbone and powerful, pure with the weight. The fundamental force defining the direction of the classic course. The mood is settled, the flow is effortlessly slick. Another testament to the lyrical trick. We run the loop long, maximizing the duration's need. Planting the uncompromising old school seed. Final bars drop, the session is reaching the close. The deep satisfaction that every true artist knows. Leaving the faders up, letting the mix ride out. Eliminating the whispers, erasing all doubt. The message is clear, the sound remains strong. Knowing this aesthetic is where we belong. We close the board down, but the frequency stays lit, proving the power of the lyrical grit. Bring the master volume down slow. 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 Mix complete, peace out.
This is the rewind sound, press play. On the past authenticity, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
The chrome tape spins slow beneath the Walkman glass. The dusty warm sound that was built to forever last. A low fidelity feel, the aesthetic is raw. Breaking the modern rules, abiding by the true law. Old school vibe strong, the kick drum is fat. Where the East Coast flavor is always where it's at. Boom bap drums hit hard with a punch you can feel. Proving the original sound is historically real. We spoke the poetry of the sidewalk, the gutter. The truth that the mainstream tried hard to shutter. This is the marathon, the flow is concise and quick. Avoiding the filler, mastering the classic trick.
It's the tape, his whisper, the analog desire. Fueled by the streets, unrelenting fire. Nostalgic groove, heavy and underground. The hardest boom bap sound on the hollow ground. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals deep. Secrets that the compact cassette player keeps. Vintage aesthetic, cool and never weak. The truest hip-hop that the speakers speak.
From the handwritten labels to the dubs made in bulk. Sharing the mixtapes, that legendary folk. The trade in the tracks, the passion was pure. An underground currency that will always endure. The DJ selection, the masterfully crafted set. Tracks you couldn't buy, moments you can't forget. We talk technique, the careful blend of the cuts. Knowing exactly where the needle finally shuts. This is the connection, the cultural chain, washing away the doubt, avoiding the rain. 4 bars of focus, the head nods along, where the true dedication makes the rhythm strong. The imagery is dense, the concrete and the stone, telling the stories of the city all alone. We paint the picture vivid, the struggle and the fight, shining the lyrical beacon through the darkest night. The narrative is layered, the meaning runs deep. The promises the culture will always keep. No flashy effects, the microphone is bare, delivering the message that the real ones share. We stand on the corner where the legends took hold, turning every single memory into lyrical gold. Respect the source, the foundation is key, the purest form of hip-hop's legacy. The beat suddenly warps and slow.
Yo, straighten that tape out. Back to the source.
It's the tape, his whisper, the analog desire. Fueled by the streets, unrelenting fire. Nostalgic groove, heavy and underground. The hardest boom bap sound on the hollow ground. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals deep. Secrets that the compact cassette player keeps. Vintage aesthetic, cool and never weak. The truest hip-hop that the speakers speak.
Let the drums dominate, the instrumental mic, proving the power of the core. Day and night, the bass line is thick, the sample is soulful and brief, offering the listener cool relief. Pure with the texture, The backbone of the song, where the essence of the 90s truly belongs. The mood is settled, the flow is relentlessly smooth. Another testament to the lyrical youth. We run the loop long, maximizing the track's time, making every beat and every snare hit rhyme. This is the dedication to the feeling you get, the vintage hip-hop moment you won't let forget. Final bars delivered, the tape reaches its end, the journey is finished, the message is sent, leaving the cassette playing, letting the hits persist, putting the final strong seal on the lyricist list. We thank you for listening, for catching the wave, the golden era vibes that we choose to save. The session is done, but the sound remains true, bringing the purest hip-hop feeling into. Cut the beat, cut the beat, cut the beat, let the tape hits linger. Never wind if they cut the beat, let the tape hits linger. And cut the beat, let the tape hits linger. Never wind, never wind. Tape deck off, peace.
Yeah, the mic check is vital, 1, 2. Welcome back to the real. Smooth sailing on the old school airwaves. Yeah. Golden era rhythm, the spirit never fades. Raw boom bap flavor beyond the charades. Dusty drums hitting, the soul is in the sample. Every single bar is a classic example. The 90s blueprint, concrete and poetic. True school design, deeply aesthetic. We spoke in cipher under the dim street light, keeping the culture sacred, doing what is right. Throw your hands up if you know the flow. Watching the memories in the city grow. This is that smooth, laid back, late night ride with a head nod, grooving, nowhere to hide.
Funk glide, West Coast side, windows down low, let the bass line ride. Vintage vibe is strong, where the real ones belong. Listening to the streets, nostalgic song. Smooth operated on the endless loop, chilling with the homies in the low slung coupe. The classic rap, yeah, it's different. The original feeling, persistent.
Cruising through the palm trees, sunsetting in haze, feeling the good life in the slow, hypnotic days. The synthesizer sing, a story they tell, of endless summer nights and breaking the spell. The dry snare cracking, setting the perfect pace, keeping it funky in this timeless space. From the corner store talk to the legendary track, this is the soundtrack that always brings us back. No rush, no need to be fast or frantic, just that soulful West Coast Atlantic. 4 bars deeper, we let the loop breathe wide. This is the smooth legacy that we ride.
Funk glide, West Coast side, windows down low, let the bass line ride. Vintage vibe is strong, where the real ones belong. Listening to the streets, nostalgic song. Smooth operator on the endless loop, chilling with the homies in the low slung coupe. That classic rap, yeah, hits different. The original feeling, persistent.
Check the technique, the lyrical architect, paying our respects to those we can't forget. From the tape deck scratch to the MPC pad, the foundation built by the best we ever had. This beat's a museum curated with care, a nostalgic street mood hanging in the air. No need for gimmicks, the content is king. The depth of the message that the vintage sound brings. We run these instrumentals pure and clean, capturing the essence of the classic scene. More than just music, it's a feeling you get, the golden age memory we won't let forget.
Take a breath, feel the history.
Take a breath.
Funk glide, West Coast side, windows down low, let the bass line ride. Vintage vibe is strong, where the real ones belong. Listening to the streets, nostalgic song. Smooth operated on the endless loop, chilling with the homies in the low slung coupe. That classic rap, yeah, hits different. The original feeling, persistent.
Yeah. The 90s loop never stops. Keep that head nod in peace.
Make it real. Take a breath.
Yo. The mic check 1, 2. We ain't about that soft sound. This is strictly for the heads.
to the essence, the core of the art, where the kick drum hits you right in the heart. A cold concrete field, the block is the venue. The raw, uncut truth is the menu. Old school strong, that dusty 12-inch break. The DJ on the cut, for goodness sake. No synthesized hooks, just pure ribbon design. Every snare crack proves the beat is divine. Vintage aesthetic, the foundation is set. Paying respects to the past we won't forget. This is the rhythm of the city's pulse, escaping the pressure, avoiding the lapse.
It's the boom bap logic, the drum machine magic, the sound of the 90s, sharp and tragic. Old school mix, that rugged instrumental, keeping the realness beyond the rentals. Hardcore hip hop flow, where the legends are made. Every single sample is expertly played. Nostalgic street grit, keeping the message clear. The golden era sound is always near.
MPC power, looping the soulful chop, making masterpieces that will never stop. Digging through the crate, seeking the perfect sound. Secrets of the groove on the hollow ground. We talk technique, the art of the layer track. No filler material, no turning back. The vinyl hiss is the texture we need. Planting the true hip-hop seed, a dedicated process. From the source to the speaker, the message gets louder, the sound gets sweeter. This is the knowledge shared in the underground, the true sonic aesthetic, deeply profound.
The lyrical dexterity, the wordplay is deep. Promises the cipher that we always keep. Talking about the struggle, the hustle, the game. Washing away the doubt and the pain. The story of the streets, told with the steady beat. Where knowledge is power, can't be beat. 4 bars tight, the flow is concise and quick. Avoiding the filler, mastering the trick. The true master class, deliver with force. Staying on the classic, authentic course. Respect the pen, respect the microphone. This is the voice of the era, standing alone.
Yeah, hear that static? That's the sound of the source.
It's the boom bap logic, the drum machine magic. The sound of the 90s, sharp and tragic. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals, keeping the realness beyond the rentals. Jungle hip hop flow, where the legends are made. Every single sample is expertly played. Nostalgic street grit, keeping the message clear. The golden era sound is always near.
Yeah, hear that static? That's the sound of the source.
It's the boom, it's the boom, it's the boom bap logic, the drum machine magic. The sound of the 90s, sharp and tragic. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals, keeping the realness beyond the rentals. Hardcore hip hop flow, where the legends are made. Every single sample is expertly played. Nostalgic street grit, keeping the message clear. The golden era sound is always near.
Back to the elements, the DJ and the MC. The graffiti on the wall, everybody see. The B-boys rockin', spinning on the cardboard floor. What you came for and nothing less, nothing more. Unified movement, pure and unbreakable chain. Rinsing out the mainstream, washing out the rain. The energy is high, the dedication is intense. Building the culture without pretense. We stick to the script, the original design. Letting the power of the boom bap shine. This is the golden rule, the mandate we follow. Keeping the tradition deep, never hollow. Final verse delivered with maximum velocity. Avoiding the fluff and the mediocrity. The rhythm's deep groove, the bass line stays heavy. The whole crew nodding, steady and ready. Leaving the loop on, letting the vibe persist. Putting a firm stamp on the lyricist list. We finish the record, the message is sent. The purest old school hip hop sentiment. Keep the needle running, don't lift it too soon. Stay locked into the classic street tunes.
Yo, just let the instrumental ride out for a minute.
Forever, boom bap, the classic flow.
Your mic check 1, 2. We ain't about that soft sound. This is strictly for the heads. Yo, mic check 1, 2. We ain't about that soft sound. Soft sound. This is strictly for the head.
Back to the essence, the core of the art, where the kick drum hits you right in the heart. A cold concrete field, the block is the venue. The raw,
Uncut truth is the menu. Old school strong, that dusty 12-inch break. The DJ on the cut. For goodness sake, no synthesized hooks, just pure ripper design. Every snare crack proves the beat is divine. Vintage aesthetic, the foundation is set. Paying respects to the past, we won't forget. This is the rhythm of the city's pulse. Escaping the pressure, avoiding the lapse.
It's the boom bap logic, the drum machine magic, the sound of the 90s, sharp and tragic. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals, keeping the realness beyond the rentals. Hardcore hip-hop flow, where the legends are made. Every single sample is expertly played. It's Dottie Street grit, keeping the message clear. The golden era sound is always near.
MPC power looping a soulful chop, making masterpieces that would never stop. Digging through the crates, seeking a perfect sound. Secrets of the groove on the hallowed ground. We talk technique, the art of the layer track. No filler material, no turning back. The vinyl hits is the texture we need. Planting the true hip-hop seed, a dedicated process from the source to the speaker. The message gets louder, the sound gets sweeter. This is the knowledge shared in the underground, a true sonic aesthetic, deeply profound.
The lyrical dexterity, the wordplay is deep. Promises the cipher that we always keep. Talking about the struggle, the hustle, the gain. Washing away the doubt and the pain. The story of the streets, told with a steady beat. Where knowledge is power, can't be beat. 4 bars tight, the flow is concise and quick. Avoiding the filler, mastering the trick. The true master class, delivered with force. Staying on a classic, authentic course. Respect the pen, respect the microphone. This is the voice of the era, standing alone.
Only and static. That's the sound of the sword.
It's the boom bap logic, the drum machine magic, the sound of the 90s, sharp and tragic. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals, keeping the realness beyond the rentals. Hardcore hip-hop flow, where the legends are made. Every single sample is expertly played. Nostalgia street grit, keeping the message clear. The golden era sound is always near.
Yeah, and it's static. That's the sound of the sword.
It's the boom bap logic, the drum machine magic, the sound of the 90s, sharp and tragic. Old school mix, that rugged instrumentals, keeping the realness beyond the rentals. Hardcore, hip-hop flow.
That's the sound of the source.
Hear that static? Hear that static? It's the boom bap logic. Boom bap logic. I'm on 4 minutes.
Check the frequency. This ain't a short story. This is the whole chapter.
Start the engine slow on the dusty 12-inch, letting the needle drop, avoiding the flinch. A raw boom bap hit with a dry punching snare. The smell of the city and nostalgia in the air. The aesthetic is true, worn out denim and fades. Back when the skill defined all the grades. No digital sheen, just the warmth of the sound. Digging through the crates where the treasures are found. Late night sessions when the inspiration flows. Sharing the knowledge of how the culture grows. This is the blueprint, the foundation laid deep. Secrets of the groove that the pioneers keep.
It's the old school glide, coast to coast ride. Smooth rhythm flow with nothing left to hide. Vintage soul pump and keep the vibe alive. The 90s essence built to survive. The stylish street moves low key and cool. Breaking all the modern temporary rules. That classic rap sound, eternally fresh. Putting the soul and the groove to the test.
Push the tempo slightly to the west coast lean. Lowrider shimmering, the ultimate machine. Palm trees swaying beneath the setting sun. The G-funk whistle plays the journey has begun. Hydraulics dipping, the bass line hitting low. A hypnotic rhythm, watch the city glow. No destination set, just cruise on the track. Every block we pass, we know we coming back. A laid back attitude, cool and always collective. The flow is effortless, always retrospective. More than just music, it's a state of mind. Leaving all the stress and the chaos behind. Now we dive deeper into the pure boom bap, where the drummer's precision fills up every gap. MPC 60 looping the perfect break, making every 4 bars for the true listen's sake. This is the science of the rhythm and rhyme, defying the limits of conventional time. The true instrumentals, the backing track strong, where every single scratch and cut belongs. Honest delivery, the voice of the streets, sharing the lessons found in the concrete beats. It's an endless loop, a vibe that won't cease, finding that smooth internal melodic peace. Just the rhythm. Feel the dust in the air. Let the mood settle.
It's the old school glide, coast to coast ride, smooth rhythm flow with nothing left to hide. Feeling soul pump and keep the vibe alive. The 90s essence built to survive. The stodgy street moves low key and cool, breaking all the modern temporary rules. The classic rap sound, eternally fresh, putting the soul and the groove to the test.
Just the rhythm. Feel the dust in the air. Let the mood settle.
It's the old school glow. It's the old school glide, coast to coast ride, smooth rhythm flow with nothing left to hide. Vintage soul pump and keep the vibe alive. The 90s essence built to survive. The style of street moves low key and cool, breaking all the modern temporary rules. The classic rap sound, eternally fresh, putting the soul and the groove to the test.
Fourth verse strong for the culture's preservation, sharing the history across every nation. From the block party jams to the mixtapes past, ensuring the legacy is forever gonna last. The aesthetic appeal of the simple design, the depth of the flavor that's truly divine. We respect the legends, the architects of sound, on this hallowed ground where the pioneers are crowned. This is the soundtrack for the minds that won't rest, putting every single lyrical skill to the test. A commitment to the sound, raw and always true, bringing that vintage hip-hop feeling to you. Final lap cruising, we finish this long track, knowing that tomorrow we're definitely coming back. The beat is steady, the mission complete, a smooth, endless vibe that can't be beat. Keep the volume up, let the bass resonate low. That classic, nostalgic energy flow, signing off for now on the G-Funk radio, leaving you with memories of long ago. Peace and respect to the listeners in the beat. The golden era vibes can never be beat. Yo, fade it out slow. The loop continues forever. The loop continues forever.
Yo. Welcome to the journey. Put the needle on the black time machine ready. Yo. Welcome to the journey. Put the needle on the black time machine ready. The dust is brushed off the vintage vinyl's face, placing the needle down, starting the time and space. The motor hums low, the platter begins to spin, waiting for the magic where the rhythm kicks in. Old school feeling, a warmth you can't deny, watching the generations of hip-hop fly by. Aesthetic, yeah, the scratched and worn out sleeve. This is the history that we truly believe. Boom, bap, drums drop, heavy and perfectly dry. The sound of the era beneath the city sky. Every single loop is a step back in time, reliving the golden age, one bar, one rhyme.
It's the analog pulse, the way the speakers breathe, the nostalgic feeling that we all believe. Old school flows, built on the classic break, keeping the culture vibrant for goodness sake. Boom bap foundation, rugged and forever strong, where the real instrumentals belong. Street mood, aesthetic, smooth and effortlessly cool, breaking the silence, following the true rule.
Focus on the technique, the crossfader speed, the DJ's mastery, planting a powerful seed, cutting the vocals, flipping the drum break clean. The lost art of the scratch, a masterful scene. This is the human element, hands on the wax, proving the dedication, avoiding the attacks against the program sound. We stand true and tall, listening for the breaks before they start to fall. The true education found in the vinyl's groove, showing the authentic, fundamental moves from the basement party to the legendary stage, turning a brand new chapter on the old school page. Picture the scene, the fire escapes and brick walls, entering the midnight sound when the rhythm calls. The graffiti tells stories, the colors are bright, shining a light on the city's darkest night. The lyrical content, honest and raw, adhering to the culture's essential law. We speak for the people who walk the hard pavement, a message delivered with no abatement. 4 bars of focus, the flow is concise and quick, avoiding the digital, mastering the analog trick. This is the life breathed into the concrete jungle, ensuring the classic sound will never crumble. Yeah. That low fidelity, that's the feeling. It's the analog pulse, the way the speakers breathe, the nostalgic feeling that we all believe. Old school flows, built on the classic break, keeping the culture vibrant for goodness sake. Boom bap foundation, rugged and forever strong, where the real instrumentals belong. Street mood aesthetics, moving effortlessly cool, breaking the silence, following the truth. Let the beat ride out, giving the rhythm its space. The subtle complexities you can almost trace. The heavy kick drum, the hi-hats, dusty hiss. Nothing in the mix that we plan to dismiss. Pure instrumental power, the backbone is king. The power of the groove that the vintage sound brings. The bass line is simple, but deep in it rolls, connecting with the culture, feeding the souls. This is the sound design for the head nod sway, carrying the movement day after day. We run the loop strong, maximizing the time, letting the music speak one powerful rhyme. Final verse drop, the message is complete. The journey through the analog is hard to beat, leaving the deck running, the needle in the groove. The ultimate old school feeling that we love. Keep the volume up, let the classic vibe sink in, where the true hip-hop heart always begins. The session is done, but the memory stays strong, knowing this aesthetic is where we belong. We close the chapter, but the record stays spinning. The long-form flow is definitively winning. Cut the drums, let the sample fade out. Forever an olive piece.